Hey you! Yeah, you! Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons & Dragons. So I have good news, everyone. This is exciting. We have a special offer for you. The next 50 people that click the subscribe button on YouTube will be guaranteed to win the lottery next time they play. Disclaimer, winning the lottery is not guaranteed, even if you subscribe, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't subscribe anyway. Anyway, speaking of calls to action, let's play some D&D. Roll it. Do you guys remember when you returned to Edakaup? Marcus caught up with his old cleric buddy. Cydorik caught up with some children. Nifrim gave a kid the power of clairvoyance. And Gendry did a sick barrel roll off the dunes. After you defeated the werewolf in the old Mir facility, you cleaned the place out and tried, but failed, to power it up. That night, Nif was visited by Loki, who tried to outsmart her to no avail. The next day, you completed your journey back to Edakaup, the black market hub, to try tracking down anybody that has been looking for a radiant capacitor, which you think was used to power the Jotun attack on Jotunfoder. Upon arrival in the town, you found it swamped with refugees from the capital city. While you were waiting for the Tittleson brothers, or Dwarf Bros, to join you from Ganefa, you decided to take up helping out with the relief efforts. And that is where our story continues. So the day's drawing towards an end as you guys are just generally helping out with the refugee efforts and the relief efforts, taking supplies here and there, helping cook, all sorts of stuff. Towards the end of the day, as the ring is close to the sun, Cydorik, you are tasked with carrying these big crates of supplies and food over to one of the camps near the border walls. You're muted.
Of course, because I am the strongest.
As you approach the camp, it's the one towards the gate that you guys came in at. It's, again, all these tents and stuff and refugees. There's campfires going on, people helping out and cooking. You go to set this crate down, and you hear one of the refugees say, "Thank you very much." And you look up, and she looks up at the same time, and you lock eyes with a familiar face.
Is it my first love?
Bodil. A Goliath woman.
Oh, that was her name?
Yeah. Wow, didn't even remember her name. Wow. Good job. Okay, you know what? No, she died in Jotunfoder. She died in Jotunfoder. Never mind.
No.
Throwing out boned
lady.
Oh, I thought I would never see you again, my love.
You survived. And she jumps up and hugs you, and
yes.
How did you?
We were actually tasked with doing a mission in the city, and I fought a lot of people.
That sounds like you. That's crazy.
I was looking for you, and I thought that I had lost you.
I barely made it out alive. I was in the east side, and when the Jotun attacked, and yeah, I barely made it out. I got away from the city as quickly as possible.
You don't need to be in this refugee camp tonight. You can hang out with us.
Oh,
hang out with me.
You have a place here.
I mean, we'll buy a nice place at the inn. I've got money that all I do is spend on mead, so of course we'll be able to get a room and at least
a room,
be cozy.
Oh, that sounds
not
lovely.
Like that. I mean, I just don't want you to stay in the camp. I'm not looking to, get it on while I am, but
I'm not too worried about it, but I mean, if you want to buy me a room, that's... Sure.
Of course.
You like a halfling, another refugee you assume is kind of carrying some supplies by and must have overheard you as he walks by carrying like a sack of something. You hear him kind of mutter, "Room, good luck," as he kind of passes by.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
He kind of stops, turns. "You don't think the inn is full? Look around. We're camping. We can't. The last I checked, the inn was full."
We got a hovel.
I'll find her.
I was gonna suggest our resident fixer. Fix some things.
Oh. Well, I mean, either way, it's just really good to see you. Were you in the city when the attack happened?
Yes, the giant thing almost fell on us. The giant robot.
My God, that's amazing. You have to tell me more. And
yeah, of course, come with me, and I will recall the events.
Yes, of course. And you kind of go off and recount the events of Ragnarok to your.
He does.
And I'm like,
just checking her out the whole time and just showing off.
Cedric, be sure to be back before 12.
Shut up, old man.
Oh, God. His breath.
It is right. It is right about then that the Hothering does start passing over the sun as night comes. Again, the rest of the night is you spend kind of helping out and stuff. There is kind of it's kind of weird, like because it's not like, especially at night once the bonfires start up and everything, so people can keep warm and cook. It's not as morose as you would kind of expect. There's laughing and storytelling, and it almost seems like a weird kind of party. As you kind of learn that people are they're celebrating that they survived. You ask someone at one point and they explain that, they spent a week mourning and they're ready to live their lives, essentially. So there's kind of a bit of merriment and drinking. The tavern owner donates some barrels of mead and alcohol, passing around mugs for everyone, and it's kind of nice. It's refreshing. Anything you guys want to do, or should we fast forward to bedtime?
I just want to make sure that I take Bjarn home and that he gets there safely and there are no issues with his mom.
Yeah, no, even before dark, you kind of lead him home. He's like, "This is really nice, spending time with you. Can we maybe spend time together tomorrow? You can tell me more stories."
Perhaps. I don't know what our plans are yet, but I will keep you in mind.
Okay, that sounds great. I look forward to it, and thank you so much for this gift.
Of course. Could think of no one more worthy.
And as you kind of escort him home, he kind of opens the door, and you hear his mom, "Bjarn, you're home!" And, Mama, I helped with the refugees! And, kind of closes the door as you hear him start recounting everything in detail, as kids are known to do, to his mom.
And then I'm gonna head over to Orvar's hovel and unlock the door and go in and wait for my companions.
Yeah. Sorry, Cydorik, did you have something?
I would like to have a drinking contest.
A drinking contest?
Yes, with everyone in the tavern.
With everyone. So this is out in the camps that everyone's kind of celebrating.
Everyone in the camps.
Okay. Tell you what.
I will buy a barrel, and I will be like, "Let's have a drinking contest."
Tell you what. Let's do. He's like, the cheap stuff. 10 gold.
Okay. Here's 20 for all of your help here today. With
My
the
word.
refugees.
Yeah, that's much appreciated.
Hmm.
So tell you what we'll do. We'll do kind of a con check. Or a con save. Let's call it a con save. I'm gonna roll 3 die, and out of the 4, will whoever has the highest wins, essentially. I won't even give them modifiers. Go ahead and roll. Oh, single digits?
Ha.
You just want me to roll 1 or 3?
1. The 3 is for like 3
He's
different
rolling
people
3.
that are willing to.
Well, I rolled a 10, and I'm...
Can I get in on this?
Sure.
Yes.
Con save. Anyone else?
Yay!
I think I have a +6. I'm loading up my card.
Yeah, let me look.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll join.
That
Sure.
would be a 20.
Ooh.
22.
Oh.
I only got a 16. I think I'm going to lose this one.
Oh, they
I
all
have
got
a
single
+8.
digits. The
We
3
win.
people that you're kind of drinking against, like, they fall over pretty quick. Like after the first couple horns, they just like like there's this like half orc who's like, I fucking got this. Oh, and just falls immediately back as he tips the drink back.
Excellent.
Nifrim fucking aces it. Marcus is just slamming left and right, but Nifrim just the entire time keeping up. And then just like once Marcus Nifrim's like, one more sip.
And when I'm done, I'm gonna reach out in the customary manner and to like grasp the forearm, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and like, very well done.
Yeah.
Everyone
lost.
cheers. Yeah! Here,
I
one.
rolled
I
a
can't
nat
believe
17.
a woman beat them. That woman can really hold the mead.
I must just not be feeling myself today.
The like
Oh.
Bodil kind of pats you on the back. That's all right. That's all right. It's been a long day. You're
Where's
probably exhausted.
Gendry?
Where is
Take a
Gendry?
bet.
I don't know. Look for an old man.
I haven't seen. Well,
Actually, I
there's
think I might have
plenty.
fucked that up. Wasn't when I visited that blacksmith?
You
wasn't
were
I,
wizard
like, some kind of
man.
nerdy wizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wizard.
So
Where's
take
the
that
wizard
back. Or maybe
man?
I was just throwing my voice in that moment.
Throwing your voice, I'd imagine.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
so
what's
my count is
Gendry?
a +9. I just
Maybe
got a
wizard.
19.
Maybe Gendry wizard nerd. Is. I mean, how fucked up are these people that are like drinking?
Pretty fucked up. Pretty quick.
Don't rob the
no.
refugees.
Don't tell me what to do, Marcus.
No, he's gonna rob one of us.
Okay, so Cedric. How bad is Cedric looking?
So I didn't roll a 16. I actually rolled a 19 in my con.
I mean,
thought it was
he's
+6,
doing
but it was
okay. He's just like, he's at that point where he's like, nope.
Ooh,
And like
does,
Bodil's kind of comforting him.
Does a proximity to Marcus give people pluses on those saving throws at all? Is that a thing?
Not that one.
Oh,
Not that
not
good.
a
Not that
con.
particular
Yeah,
one?
I think he's just got like wisdom saves or something now.
Okay.
+4 on.
Because I'm really
Oh
jonesing
no,
for
on
that.
all saves.
that-
Yeah,
that-
so we
that-
all got +4.
Plus
Oh,
4,
okay.
so you all did
then
even
I got
better.
A 23.
I mean, you all got the
26.
same bonus. but-
Yeah.
Nice.
So what you doing, Gendry?
I'm really just like I don't have any plans right now. My big thing was the black market, figuring out what's going on there. If I can sink some of this money into that.
Sure.
I did forget though that I picked up somewhere along the way 3 daggers, a short sword, and a longbow.
Yeah, that was
Probably
from
from
the
Legion.
werewolf facility.
That was from
On
that
the
facility.
pile of
Okay.
bodies.
And I've got weapons from the.
Yeah, from the hideout.
6 battle
Yeah, I know.
axes, 6 hand axes, 6 long
Okay.
swords.
So is that something where maybe I could have just been selling some of this shit that I've picked up? along the way?
Sure. We can just quickly do that. Let me see. Let's see.
Or why don't we assume that I did that and you and me can just do that off
Yeah.
off show? Just to speed shit up.
Yeah, we'll take care of that offline.
Wait. I think this might be a cool opportunity to try out my false bottomed cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What you doing?
Sus.
Where is Gendry? The party is here.
So did Cydorik lost, or Cydorik did a good job and is now fine?
I got a 23, so I think I'm okay.
He's doing it like he didn't win, but
He could go for more.
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
He's not like passed out or anything.
Yet.
Okay.
The night is still young.
There's still raging
Huzzah!
to do in the bed.
I don't have a whole lot. Can I look around the floor? Either are we like outside? Like
yeah,
in
you're
the
kind of in
camps?
one of the encampments.
Okay, so
near
I
the
want to
wall.
look around the ground for like a bug or like a feces.
Give me an investigation.
Yup.
Feces?
But not
A
a
bug?
bee, just a regular.
Or feces.
Just
I'm
a
not
regular
taking
because
any
you're
cups from
scouring
you
like
ever
an
again.
area instead of investigating
Okay.
a single object.
Cool.
It's when it's a single
That's-
object.
That's a 19, motherfucker.
Well, dung, you can find either of those. Dung is easy enough to find. There's horse dung and like camel dung pretty much along the streets.
Okay.
But there's
So I think what
also
I'd like
plenty
to
of
do-
bugs, and maybe even with that, you even find a scorpion if you want.
Ooh, yes.
It is
That.
the desert.
That one.
Go on.
Yeah, that one. Could I take that scorpion and put it in the false, like the little chamber in the false bottom of this cup?
Yeah, you can probably find a small enough one with a roll like that to kind of.
Okay.
The only problem is it can't quite come out the spout necessarily. Scorpion's a little
spout?
big for that because
Oh, well,
it's.
so the
Oh,
way
is it
I
a
envision this
cup
is it's
or
like
a teapot?
It's like a
I can't
it's like a
remember.
mug. It's a cup, like a mug.
Oh, okay.
cup, and the bottom of it just kind of tips.
Oh, right.
As you
The
drink
assassin's
it to let
cup.
whatever's in that.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Okay, cool. So if that's a thing that I can do, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna pour a drink real quick of whatever, and I'm going to give it to. Hold on, let me roll.
Oh no!
Time to kill Cydorik's girlfriend.
Okay, so I try to give it to Cydorik.
All right.
You rolled just for funsies. It was going to be Cydorik the whole time.
A 1 or a 2 was Marcus, a 3 or 4 was you, a 5 or a 6 was Nif.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to roll again? I'll fucking roll again. I don't care.
We're good. No,
Just
let's
give it
go,
to me,
let's do
I'll take
I'm
it.
ready. I'm ready for
I'll
this.
take it.
So
I'll take it.
how do you offer it to him?
I say to him, hey there, strong, strapping lad. Hello, hi.
What's
Hi,
up,
my
nerd?
name is Billiam McWilliams, and I saw you
Billy
there.
McWilliams.
Billy McWilliams.
What
You
is
can call me?
that? Is a very interesting.
You can call me
name.
Billy
D.
Billy McWillie. You can just call me that. You can call me Billy Will.
I'm gonna call you Billy's Willie.
Yeah, you can call me that. You can call me whatever you want there. Bud,
Okay, what do you want?
hey, I just want to give you a drink because I'm a fan of everything you got going on there. That big old huge honking little sword there you got. That's
Well
crazy
then,
looking.
and
So give me a
Oh, nice.
deception
That-
and give me an insight. Yep.
Oh, he doesn't even want insight.
Oh,
He's
I
just
don't-
fucking.
you don't care?
it's a drink.
Wouldn't
No,
ask.
it's a drink.
Well, then never mind.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So
Yeah.
as you're kind of knocking it back and emptying it, as you're known to do, you feel this suddenly a little chunky, and you feel pokey in your mouth. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, me potato salad.
Plus to the saving throw, right?
I
Because
gotta-
you're within
Yeah,
Marcus'
plus 4.
radius.
Well, so I rolled 11 plus 9. That's 20 plus 4. 20.
Oh yeah. So you feel like
Crunch,
this
crunch,
this
crunch.
like stab in your throat, and you kind of instinctively, like, reaction, like, just crunch down and you hear, ah, 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 and you feel like your throat feels kind of warm at first. You feel kind of like the heartbeat in your head, but then you kind of shake it off. Yeah, there's something crunchy in your mouth.
Wow, you're better than I thought. That must have been the bug at the bottom of the bottle that they have. It's something.
I punch him in the face.
Yo,
Roll to attack.
Like Hulk style.
Unarmed attack.
Oh my god!
That is a 22.
Yep. So Eric, you're just like, it must have been the bug. Right in the face.
I'm your biggest fan.
Oh my god.
5.
You got a shiner.
5? All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to halve that damage. And I'm
do have a shiner.
I'm gonna feign as though I'm now crippled, and I need a lawyer right now.
I need a lawyer.
Who's behind lawyer service?
Why did you hit me?
Thanks
Can
for
I
the
walk
cup.
over and
And I
just be
put the
like,
cup in my bag. Walk away.
can you stop overselling?
That's my cup. Give me my cup back. That's not your cup.
You handed it to me. It's my cup now.
Guards, this man punched me and stole my cup.
This nerd is
There is a
lying.
crowd at this point, and
And
they
he
are
called me a
laughing,
nerd.
including the guards.
What the hell is going on? Come on, you
I'm
cannot
gonna
let
walk
this
up to
justice
Gendry and I'm gonna
stand.
lean down.
How does everyone know it's me?
Well,
They were with you earlier.
You're the nerdy wizard guy, right?
I don't know. I don't remember if I changed it.
We weren't with him when he went into the blacksmith.
No, but he was the wizard guy that
he was
morning.
already the wizard.
Was I the wizard guy that
Yeah.
Yeah, you changed
Yeah.
in the werewolf den.
So I'm gonna lean down real close and kind of go like this and squinting at his mouth, and I'm gonna go, "Do you still have all your teeth?"
As I walk by, I was like,
Well
maybe.
done.
if you keep picking fights with him, he's gonna kick your ass one day for real.
He's the worst I could take him.
I'm walking away.
Erupts. The crowd
did you say?
erupts.
And I get up and I'm like, Cedric, more mead.
All right, for everybody, why don't we have a good old test of strength? Cedric, what do you think, buddy?
All right, noodle arms.
Is that my
I'm gonna
cup?
look at you. Yep. I
You
refilled it
son
with
of a
meat.
bitch. That's not cool.
This is a very nice cup.
So,
Man.
as things start winding down, and you guys, where are you guys staying? Do you want to try the inn, or
We're going to Orvar's.
You going to
He gave us
Orvar's?
a place to stay.
He
Is there
did.
room
It's
for-
a little
is there-
cramped,
is there
but-
room for another?
Cedric's gonna get it. Hell no, I ain't hearing
I'm
your
not-
lovemaking.
I am
I'm
not
not hearing
looking-
your lovemaking in the place
I
in
am
and
not
around where I'm sleeping.
looking to get it on. I just want to make sure she's taken
Bitch, you
care
said as much just a little bit
of. I
ago.
know,
You're
like,
like,
I
I'm looking to get it on,
but
kind
yes.
Yeah,
Listen, I have
taken
hints.
care of.
like
I'm
as
gonna-
you guys show her the? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna
Bro, I
wrap
have a-
my arm around Bodil and be like, Bodil, you're coming with us.
Great.
Yes,
Who are you?
Yes, she is.
All right, I'll be trailing behind, holding my
I met her.
face. You know, I have a 10-foot pole. I'm prepared to use it. Just saying.
So as you guys
What?
get to Orvar's hut and open the door, you do realize it's a little cramped. You all could fit in here if you kind of move some of the furniture out of the way, but
He
it
said
is a little
don't touch
cramped.
his
He
stuff.
said
Yeah,
not to
let's move
touch
some stuff.
anything.
No, he said don't touch it.
Oh no, what do we do? Let's move that over there.
Cedric,
That
let me
over
just
there.
go in a china shop this
So
place.
I'm mildly drunk, and this is gonna get in trouble. He's gonna be mad at you. What are you doing? Oh my god! I'm telling on you.
I'm telling on you.
He's gonna be so mad.
Oh, I have a whip now. I just forgot I have a whip. Fire! Oh, I hope that wasn't expensive. Fire.
Oh my god.
Are you telling your whip to fire? I don't think
fire.
that's how whips work.
I'm hoping that it becomes inflamed.
It don't.
Fire, flame on. I don't know.
It's not that kind of whip.
So as you guys kind of
You don't
settle
know.
down, there are 2 cots. Who's taking the cots?
I'll sleep on the floor. I ain't afraid.
I am afraid.
I'll take one of the cots.
The cots are for the dwarves. I think they might be a little too small.
They're
I'm
like
afraid.
normal size. Yeah, I mean one's especially for like guests and stuff. So, they're like you'd fit on them enough.
I'll let
Bodil might not.
Well, I'll see if Bodil wants a cot, and I'll just sleep on the floor.
No, that's
Unless she
fine.
wants to invite
I can lean against the wall. And I've slept much worse places.
What did I miss?
Well, I missed
Nothing.
it.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Okay, so
I'll just sleep against the wall. It's not the problem.
Okay. I'll sleep next to you.
Right?
I situate Herm outside the door, by the way, so that he can.
Yeah, he
keep
just
watch.
kind of stands sentinel.
Oh, by the way, that is Bing Bong.
Bing bong. Wow. What?
first thing I want to do.
That's a really nice. I didn't know you guys could afford something like this. This is great.
We did it. She made it because she's cool.
She made
Oh,
it.
wonderful.
You enchanted it?
Something like that.
That's amazing. You must be very powerful sorcerer.
You know, I am very, very powerful.
Very nice.
Mm.
We're gonna get some lady on lady action tonight.
Mm.
That's
She
how
just
it
kind of
works.
giggles awkwardly. Anyway,
What are you doing, Gendry?
did you want to do something, Gendry?
Yeah, so first things first, I want to stealth as hard as I possibly can.
Oh no!
In a tight room?
What you doing? I mean, it's a
In
small
the tightest
room.
of rooms. How
not
lit
like
up
you
is this
can-
room?
I mean, when you put out the lanterns, dark.
Yeah, but a lot of us have dark vision, so.
Yeah.
Not me.
He doesn't.
Also, it's really small.
I
Realize
don't.
that to get across this room, you're stepping over people.
Okay, so where is Cydorik sleeping specifically?
He and Bodil are kind of leaning against the wall next to the door where the table was.
All right. How high up is the ceiling?
Like 8 feet.
We got
8
rafters in this bitch?
Yeah.
Mm.
A rogue's best friend.
What you doing?
8 feet tall with rafters? That's a weird
Could I use my grappling hook?
Well, the rafters are 8 feet high, and then the.
Can I shoot up to one of the raptors?
I mean, it would be kind of loud, but yeah, you're not doing it secretly because very small room and.
No, you know what?
be
That's
happy-
fine. I want Cydorik to know, but this is
I'll
probably
be
gonna be
happy
the
to-
last time
Just
I
climb on the
probably-
table like a normal person.
ever fuck with Cydorik. Probably ever.
Oh no, that means it's gonna be bad.
So,
Alright.
where's my cup, Cydorik?
in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to be. So this particular rafter, where is it positioned in relation to Cydorik?
I mean, there's a couple rafters like over him and forward a bit because he's up against the front wall. So there's not
Okay.
one
And
directly
the
above,
space-
but it's pretty high.
I
Yeah.
put my sword behind me and I'm leaning against the wall. I'm kind of leaning.
Yeah,
I'm
leaning
trying
against
to
the sword.
steal your sword. You
It's nice and
goose.
warm.
Okay.
Warm.
No, I'm
cozy
Is
I
there
use
sword.
space?
it for my so I can notice things better.
How much space is there in between the rafters? Would you say?
What am I, a fucking architect? I don't know, like 5 feet.
Is it easy enough for him to
That's all I need
traverse?
to-
the
Yeah, you could
rafters?
go
That's all I
boop,
need.
boop, boop, boop.
This is
That's
a big room.
It's
I'm
not
gonna.
that big.
And the rafters are just made out of wood, right? Let
Yeah.
me take some.
No, they're made
cloth.
out of stone.
Bones.
Marcus, I wasn't asking you, but thank you. I'm gonna take my hammer. I'm gonna take some of these pythons or pitons or whatever they are.
Sure.
Some cloth, and I'm going to hammer some cloth that stretches between the two rafters. Okay.
All right.
So now it's me, and I want to make sure the cloth
Making
can
like a
support my weight.
hammock?
Yeah, sorta. Yeah, I wanna do that.
sure.
And instead of doing that, leaning towards the ceiling. I want to be on my belly with my hands over the cloth, kind of peering at Cydorik, looking down.
And I'm like,
tell you what, give me just a dex check, just to make sure. Like, don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Don't fall out of the hammock, bro.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
As you're building this hammock.
It's hidden by my character sheet right now. It's a 14. Okay.
Yeah, easy enough. It's pretty comfy.
Right. Good. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and then light bulb, not physical light bulb, but just metaphorical light bulb. Like, oh hey man, did I actually snag that decanter of water deal?
You currently have all of the things, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for
That's
your cup.
interesting. Except for my
your
cup. All right,
Yeah,
so
you
and
have it.
Cydorik is asleep. We know this for sure.
I mean, yeah,
give me like a perception.
Perception. Okay. And
You do
we're
have.
still...
This is the last night, I believe. Of
Well, it's a good thing that I'm
advantage.
using it on this.
It's very important.
Yeah, super important. 14.
He's asleep.
He is asleep.
He is certainly asleep.
Oh.
Exactly 1.
Okay.
What you doing?
So here's what I'm gonna do. She's right next to him,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Kind of leaning against his shoulder. In that adorable
All right.
way.
So I'm like this, and I got this decanter of endless water.
So are you just doing pour? Or are you doing like spout?
Yeah. So the rules I'm reading are there is a stream, a
Yeah, that would be
fountain,
like pouring.
or a geyser.
Yeah. Fountain would be like
I'll
kind of
give
a
you a
hose.
fucking guess,
Geyser
Gendry,
would be like
or Cydorik.
like fire hose.
Yeah, I'll give you a fucking guess, Cydorik.
Make it look like you peed yourself.
Guys are gonna
Actually,
fuck
hold
up the
on.
shack.
No, you know what?
He's
you know
gonna
what?
kill you.
You know what? You know what? No. No. One thing I'm gonna do real quick first. Sorry, I'm taking up so much fucking time.
Go on.
So I have like 10 oil flasks. So,
Let's get this TPK rolling. Come on.
So
Oh my
let me
God.
just, and I have a tinderbox. Just 1 second. Just bear with me. So I'm gonna uncork one of the oil flasks.
That's pretty good. And pour it in his mouth.
Bloop, 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 if I can. Bloop, 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 bloop,
Give
bloop,
me-
bloop, 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 bloop.
Give me a dex.
But not like a ton of it. Not a ton of it.
right.
But enough
Give-
to like kind of coat his face a little.
Give me a dex just to
Okay.
Cydorik, give
or
me
like
a perception with disadvantage. See if you notice that like
I have advantage
oil.
against the sword, so is it just normal?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so advantage.
Awesome. So I got
Well,
a check, right?
Yeah, just
got
straight
21.
dex.
only got a 5.
You're writing a check your butt can't cash.
21.
21.
Yeah.
You managed to like cover his face, and at one point,
All right. And so the last thing I do is I stop that up.
advantage.
I stop that up, and I pop it in the bag of holding, tinderbox, whoosh, and I still have the decanter of endless water at the ready here, just kind of ready and waiting. So I'm gonna drop that match, and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna save his ass
Holy
by
shit.
geysering the fuck out of his face when it's on fire. So
You're a psycho.
Give me
Here we
give me a dex check just to make sure you drop the match right.
I was thinking the same thing, Sam.
now I'm gonna let you know. I took it as you saw. I put him. I was like, oh.
Yeah, just kind of
19.
touching her. I'm like,
19.
It's slow motion flipping through the air as your head
do I wake up
ignites.
at that point?
Oh yeah. You take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fire damage. Simona wakes up. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Her hair has oil in it.
Oh.
I think my lady friend is on fire now too.
Probably it's starting to spread as the oil starts going everywhere. It starts like kind of splattering onto the wall. There's a bit of flame on the wall.
Don't worry,
now.
I'll save you guys. Smoking and sleeping is not safe. All right, here we go. At endless, the decant of endless wonder. Guys are.
Josh, did you just rip your shirt?
I did.
Aww. Like for real? It's damaged.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god, that's amazing! It's the most barbarian thing ever!
Oh,
I hope
man.
everyone appreciates the dedication that people have to the show. We do it all for
dude.
you. It's all for you, folks. It's all.
You guys need to catch up, okay? You guys need to do something horrible to yourselves or your clothing, okay?
One more inspiration for you, Josh.
I will.
Moving on. Everything's on fire. Are you putting it out with the water?
Yeah, so
That's
Geyser
not how boil
produces
fires work.
Geyser produces 30 gallons
there's
of water
enough
that
water.
gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long.
30 gallons of
1
water
foot
will do
wide.
it.
Orvar's
As a-
gonna be fucking pissed.
So
Orvar is
I'm
going
just-
to be utterly pissed.
And I want this to mostly be like at Cedric's face.
Oh my god.
It happens. As
that
water,
happens.
everyone wakes up as water starts filling the fucking room
Oh god.
and like just dousing everything. Yeah.
There's a point here. So I'm targeting Cedric, right? You need to succeed on a strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
He's already prone.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's already prone.
Well, I
He's
rolled a
already
19,
fine.
so I have a 28.
And that works, dude. That totally works.
Oh my god.
So the water's just, it does manage to douse the fire, but you just hear like everyone's woken. You hear the door open suddenly as Bing Bong comes through.
No.
Well, I guess my work here is done. And I just go to sleep.
Are you on the cot? Are you sleeping on the
no,
cot?
he's up in the hammock.
Sleeping up in the hammock, up in the rafters.
The cots are drenched.
I
Everything
take
is
my
drenched.
10-foot sword and I cut the hammock open.
Oh no! Do we?
And there's a little splash as he lands on the floor.
Wait,
Pick him up by the scruff of your neck. You, sir, are grounded.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Get out of here.
Can I do
Throw
an
out the shack.
acrobatics? Can I do an acrobatics to land on my feet?
Yeah, give me
feeders.
accurate.
Wow!
9 damage. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. Oh.
You fall on your face and take 4 damage.
God dang it.
Does he also poop himself a little?
Do I poop myself a little?
And he definitely does grab you and tosses you out the door.
Actually, no, I don't toss him. I tie him up.
You tie him up.
Bring it. I would love to have a check against that.
No,
Nifrim.
I'm gonna tie
What
you
would
up
that
in
be?
like several
Oh
different.
my
you're gonna
god,
be like
this isn't
What would that be?
PvP.
Sleight of hand? Come on. Let's do this.
Still-
You are gonna answer for your crimes.
Still a little tipsy, Nifrim is just watching this exchange, sopping wet, and goes, I think I'm going to sleep outside.
Actually, this is how I am gonna sleep. I put him down and I sit on him and it was.
Gendry's dead in the morning.
Oh my god, this has gone off the rails so hard.
This is unfair treatment.
Oh my god.
This is cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna let it
The
happen.
Dark
He's-
Ages. There's no such thing, homie.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Cedric, how's your facial hair?
It's just like, and these people are your friends.
Not this guy. I don't know
I'm
about
gonna-
this guy anymore.
Hey, now that he's
Before
sitting
I
on
go
me,
to
can I
bed, I'm
sleight
gonna
of
go heal
hand?
him.
Can I sleight of hand into his
And the
bag
lady.
of holding and be like,
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
What did you say, Sam?
Said, I am going to tend to the wounds of Cydorik and his lady friend before
Yeah.
going back to bed.
What a
Sure.
nice
All right, I got
guy.
a 30.
Can't have them scarring,
I got a 31.
especially the pretty lady.
You were going after the cup?
Yeah, I'd like the cup back.
Yep. Easy
Okay,
peasy.
cool.
You bitch.
all that to get the cup back.
Oh my god,
my
are you guys
fucking
going
cup,
to
you had no
sleep
right.
now?
You had no right. Take my cup.
My god.
Here I did. I served you some beer with some protein in it, and you're just like, well, I'm just gonna take your fucking cup. And I'm like, fuck, fine. What the heck?
So Nephrom, you go outside and sleep?
Yep.
Yeah, you
I'm
go
going
out
to
and
have
like the
Herm-
back kind of.
I'm gonna have Herm like hold me like a baby.
Bing bong.
As he's just like whoa, whoa.
Singing you a bedtime story.
In his wompy ways.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Oh, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing.
Once
Anyway,
upon
we
a
go
bing
to
bong.
bed.
You're triggering me. Once
Anyway,
upon a bing bong.
anything else anyone wants to do before they go to sleep?
I'd like to have a moment with Cydorik where it's just like one of those, hey, at least we know the decanter works. And I think you and me are going to be really good friends. Oh, okay. Great. That's
Damn
good.
it.
Yep. This is a cycle of violence that it's just, I don't think we can stop, unfortunately.
Jesus.
I do
All
have
right.
a dagger that sends electricity up people's butts.
Ooh.
Up
Well.
people's butts.
There's nothing else? Marcus, you good?
Yeah.
All right.
You don't wanna pray or anything?
Right?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do a long rest.
Did you
Yeah,
want to
great.
pray, Marcus?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, do
you
you
gonna
wanna
pray,
pray,
Marcus?
Marcus?
Or are you good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, give me that prayer roll.
7.
And what you who you praying to? What you praying?
Heimdall for perception, like, you know, if anybody's trying to lie to us or whatever when we get to the black market.
Okay. So
Or would
just
that
to
be more
have
of an Odin
for
thing?
his well, I mean, it would probably be an Odin thing. I'd say
Alright, then
he's
Odin.
the wit. Okay.
The wisdom to know if they're deceiving us, kind of.
Sure.
Is Marcus's screen?
Yeah, Sam, can you give me kind of a wiggle of your head? Because you are getting artifacty like a mother.
No, you know
There
what it
you
is,
go,
guys.
that'll
I
do
think- Yeah, there you go.
So
Odin's
as
a mere
you
god.
close your eyes and reach out to Odin,
Yeah.
it's mostly quiet. You get kind of the warm tingles,
Sadness.
but you're not sure that you're gonna have much help
I rolled
tomorrow with
poopy.
it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh,
All right.
Odin's like, bitch, go away.
Busy.
God, you're so needy.
Busy
You're so needy.
with the apocalypse.
by the way, with that, the end of this day, we no longer have Odin's wisdom.
Odin, the wonders,
Yeah.
wisdom.
I mean, after that, after what just happened,
Yeah, he
that makes
takes
sense.
it away
That makes
forcefully.
sense. That makes
Give
sense.
me that back.
Oh
That makes
my
sense. I abused
I'm
it.
the one who answered
makes
the,
sense.
the riddle.
I'm the one who answered the riddle, guys.
All right. Well, after a long rest, the ring passes, and it's a new day. As you all wake up soggy.
Wait, yeah, I am soggy. Fuck.
Yeah.
So Ovar should be here today.
Today or tomorrow, you're not entirely sure. All right, sorry about that. Camera problems. Anyway, what were you saying, Cydorik?
What was I saying?
I don't know. That's why I
Well, he
asked
just
you.
asked you.
I am going to spend. Well, so if we have a full day before Ovar comes back, I'm gonna spend it trying to clean up this place because
All right.
somebody fucked it up.
Well, as
Yay!
you guys are waking up and kind of getting around, you start you hear something outside.
Oh.
Kind of a horn blow, like whoa, whoa, whoa. Kind of almost a bit of a ruckus going on outside,
I
not
am
like fighting or
outside.
anything. Oh, so you would notice. So what you notice, and it's kind of across the street. You notice that
At the temple?
At the the temple's right across the street. Next to the temple is the longhouse.
Okay.
The Jarl's longhouse. And you know, like as you hear this, you look up and you see one of the guards at the longhouse is blowing the horn 3 times. And as like people are starting to kind of go about their day, walking by, and they all kind of stop and like, oh yeah, come on, yeah, okay, let's. And they all start kind of collecting around the longhouse, the front of the longhouse.
I'm gonna lean into through the front door and be like, hey, everybody. Something's going on.
What?
No, Cedric, get
Suit
off
up
of him.
time.
Let's go.
Yeah, Cedric, you're being ridiculous. Get off of me.
I'm gonna turn around and walk to the longhouse.
All right.
Nifrim, wait up! Wait up!
She keeps going.
God damn it. I'll be under these fucking thick-ass cheeks
I'll
for
be
like
there
the
in
rest of my
10
life.
minutes. I gotta suit up first.
God damn it. Stuck under this thick monstrosity boy.
Monstrosity boy.
Sorry about that. Anyway, all sorts of fun camera issues, but so yeah, you're heading to the longhouse, Nifrim?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are the rest of you doing? You guys following suit?
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done suiting up,
I'm
yeah.
stuck
I'm just
under
imagining
Cedric.
Marcus like running, trying to like get to the longhouse while he's like pulling on his boots and he's like trying to clip stuff onto him and
Doing the one-legged hop.
yeah.
I'm shook.
Maybe at the end.
asked-
Most of it takes time, so.
The Max
I asked
from
my
a
lady
Goofy
friend to
movie
come with me.
thing.
She's gonna be.
Yes, of course.
Put the helmet on,
I'm
Lance.
curious.
Zombie.
Also, I'm not going to fucking. This is disgusting. Like, ugh. Should have just slept in my
Can you
tent.
believe that guy? I know, I'm
Can you
sorry.
believe that guy?
I really
Believe
can't.
that guy?
Really?
How dare you?
Anyway,
Jesus
I
Christ.
think on their
so
phone. I suck.
so you guys head over to the longhouse as you see kind of a congregation kind of starting to form.
Uh-oh.
If we
Is the bells still going?
it was horn. The
Okay.
horn sounded 3 times, and that's when people started collecting.
Gotcha.
So as you kind of head to the kind of the back of the group that's already forming, you guys, the doors open to the longhouse, and a couple guards come out and like kind of stand watch, flank the porch, and out of the door comes a let's see, what is he? He is a Goliath man. In his 40s.
Oh.
He's got kind of a reverse mullet, which is an actual theoretical Viking haircut. It's kind of long in the front and short in the back. And he has
Party in the
braids.
front, business in the back.
Exactly. He's got braids, like long braids going down in front of his ears. And he's bare-chested. He's got tight leather pants and these metal boots. And on his hip, a battle axe hangs from his belt like a sword in a sheath. Like most people put it on their back because they're fucking huge, but this dude is fucking huge. So he kind of wears it like a sword. And
So,
The vapors.
Yes.
I got a question.
Sure.
So with my knowledge of the history of this place and stuff, do I know if Goliaths are common in this area?
Pretty much all, you would all know, all throughout Muspelheim, and really, mostly in Muspelheim is, very diverse. Alfheim is also very diverse, although there's it leans a little more towards elves and humans, but pretty much all over Thorin is extremely diverse.
Okay.
There's pretty much every 5e race lives in Thorin and thrives. It's a very mixed bag.
Do Goliaths in 5e, they're very tribal and they hang out with each other and they're kind of
Yeah, that's not
They-
necessarily the case in Thorin.
Okay.
They kind of, it's pretty much, they're just like anyone else. Like, pretty much all the races are pretty much like each other as far
integrated.
as, like, some of them have kind of, like, dwarves are more drawn towards digging and mining and stuff like that, and metalwork. There's those kind of things, but as far as, like, societal, in Thorin, for the most part, everyone is pretty much the same for the most part. Like, there's always going to be cliques and stuff, but yeah. No, they're not necessarily tribal or anything.
I was just trying to figure out whether I was about to be racist or not, so...
Do you know him?
That's what I was like.
We don't all know each other.
I should wait. I should ask questions. People are doing that.
Think before you speak. No, So as you guys kind of gather and like he walks out and there's like the crowd kind of cheers like ah! The man walks out and the doors close behind him and he's kind of takes in the applause and kind of halts that, like, you know, like, calm down. And he calls out, "People of Edakaup, hear my words. Times are dark indeed, but a fire burns brighter in the night than it does during the day. This is our chance to step up and be a burning beacon, showing the strength of our great people." At which point everyone's like, "Yeah!" He says, "As you may have heard, Talik Mundo has been chosen to replace Magni as king of our land." You hear kind of a bit of smattering of cheering and clapping. "He has reached out to we Jarls of this fine land in a plea to recruit our strongest men in an effort to build an army to protect these lands from anyone that would see it burn, as it did in Jotunfoter." At which point there's a bit of a cheer. As he kind of calms them down. "To this point, I will be sending my guards out to collect our bravest citizens. You will be trained, fed, and provided with implements to protect our fine land from these trolls that want us dead. While there are no mobilization orders yet, we must prepare for what the Norn have inevitably slated for us." At which point there's another kind of round of cheering.
The Norn is the garb that they were wearing in the place?
So the Norn are
Fates.
from Norse mythology. They're essentially the Weavers of Fate.
Yeah, they're like the Fates in Greek mythology. Like
exactly. They, like, the three main Norns essentially their names translate to past, present, future. The Norse believe that the Norns have decided the day of death for every single person the moment they're born. And no matter what you do, you will die on that day.
Oh, okay.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Hide in a hole if you like. Won't change your fate.
Yep. He kind of calms everyone down. "Now I understand that a lot of people currently in this town are from outside our gates. I would like to extend an offer out to any refugee or nomad that would like retribution for the atrocities that occurred but a week ago. Any able-bodied man or woman is welcome to join our ranks and defend this land. Anyone interested need only speak to one of my guards."
Can I speak up?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute, and I'm in the back. I've got a question. You're asking these people to fight for you, but they don't actually know what happened in the city. Why don't you give us some details? What actually happened? We're all a little confused.
Everyone kind of, like, turns to you, like, And the world stops and turns to you in the back.
Just gonna scooch to the side.
I turn to you as well, like visibly outraged.
I've got my fist ready,
like-
Gendry.
Who is that?
I am Cydorik Thorvald.
All right. Well,
You may have heard me. May have heard of me, and I pull out my sword. You recognize this? I have questions.
He does not recognize it.
Oh.
So as
never
he's as he kind of looks around, like, are you saying you don't know what happened in the capital city?
We all know what happened, but we don't know why it happened. We know that the giant thing came down upon us. It blew people up. Buckles died. I was there.
There's some like,
But no one knows.
among the crowd. Buckles, what? No.
Oh, yes, I do, Buckles. He was a great warrior.
Not Buckles the Brave.
But no one knows the actual details. We all just know something terrible happened, but what actually happened?
So one of the people in the crowd kind of speaks up. I know what happened. I was there. It was the fucking Alvheimians. It was those gods. I saw them slaying people. Like, there's.
I can
people,
tell you that is a lie.
There's kind of quiet. Like,
I was
What do you
there
know?
as well. We fought them, and then we interrogated one of them. And their guards were cheap,
like,
and they were not that of the guards.
At this point, the crowd just as it, like the what you assume is the Jarl that was speaking at the front kind of calms everyone. Calm down. Why do you speak these words? What do you know?
Because you're starting a war against a people that will not expect it. It was not their fault. It was mercenaries hired. They were framed.
He kind of looks around and like the guards kind of look at him and chuckles like, I am no war starter, my friend. I am but a Jarl.
Then why are you gathering people to fight if you don't know who you're fighting?
Well, because I follow the words of our king. And that king is now Tulloch. King Mundo has requested that we gather our troops and prepare. There are no mobilization.
Then we request an audience with the new king to tell him of this information to prevent any bloodshed that is unnecessary.
Everyone laughs heartily, like the entire
I'm about to get mad.
I'm gonna put my hand on.
You're not mad already?
I'm gonna put my hand on Cydric's shoulder and go, easy.
You look for audience with the king? Who do you
That's
think
right.
you are, Cydorik? The king is too busy. These are not peaceful times. He's got
Great
a lot
Jarl.
to do. Why don't you
Great
calm
Jarl.
down?
What happened to the previous king?
I thought you... well, this man was there. And he kind of gestures at Cydorik. Surely he knows. If
What did you do to him?
anyone here has never heard
God.
hasn't heard the news.
What did you do to the king?
I'll tell you, shut up, God. There wasn't.
Stop!
Great Jarl! This man I've never met before is accosting me with words.
So, have you heard the story of what happened prior to this attack, a few days prior?
Yeah, everything was great.
Where
What do
We are the robot
you
slayers.
speak?
the king was accosted by one of the giant robots and we were able to protect him and save him. Did you hear that story?
We heard there was an attempt on his life, and he managed to strike down the.
We managed to strike it down. I cut off the monster's head.
That is true. I was there for some of that. Yes.
Who are
So you were there too.
Oh yes, I was there. Yes.
So Cydorik,
I was there as well.
give me a persuasion now with advantage.
17.
17?
Not bad.
Kind
Not
of.
bad.
He kind of looks over to one of his guards, kind of shrugs, like, what does that have to do with anything?
It has to do because he gave us a favor which we are not looking for. But we had audience with that king. Shut up. We have audience with that king. We want audience with the new king.
Please. The king is too busy during these troubled times.
Too busy to hear news that could affect the outcome of the future. Really.
Hey, Steve, what
Yeah.
did Talek sound like? You remember?
Talek? I mean, he was the Minotaur guy that,
Right. I mean,
arrested you
I've
guys?
spent enough time. I've spent
You
the
remember.
time. I would like to.
He
I would like to
he had the Muspelheim
verbalize.
accent. Yeah, he talked like this.
He talked like this. Hey there, y'all, man. I've been around Talek enough to know exactly what he sounds like. Now, come on. What do you
The
think?
kind of-
If I didn't know what he sounded like, I mean, do you think, we wouldn't, be able to imitate him and whatnot? Because we're good friends. He knows us. He likes us. We're friends. Yes. You should do what this man is saying, and let's get a meeting going here.
Well, he didn't
Now.
insult me.
How are you?
As, as there's more kind of rambling around, among the crowd, he kind of calms down, and the guards kind of step forward on the stage, like the steps, like ready, because they're losing control of the crowd. He holds up his hands. All right, listen. If you're such good friends with the king, you can go talk to him yourself. I can't get you an audience with the king. He's too busy. All I do is take orders, because I take care of this town.
And where does our great king reside?
Well, if you're friends with him, shouldn't you know?
We know that the original longhouse was blown to smithereens, so obviously we need to know the new place.
Precisely.
Well, let me just pull up my notes real quick. Because I had it up and then I don't.
While you're saying that, we can say something to the effect of, yes, I was born with my ass, but I can't tell you what it looks like. One of those
I
things.
can.
Anyway,
You don't look at your own ass, I do.
tell you what, you can head to Himengrind and talk to him yourself. Good luck with that.
Himengrind.
New
He's a
name.
busy man.
Can I start
Everyone's
talking?
busy, but
What's this guy's name that we're talking to right now?
I'm great.
You don't know?
Yona?
What was the location he just named?
Himengrind.
Himengrind.
That is
Himengrind.
Himinn. Grind.
Awesome.
All right.
It's said like him and Grin.
Yeah, like
and-
him
him and-
and
Would you say
Grind.
there's moves on the grind?
Grind.
Okay.
This
is not a time.
You guys know that basically translates to hang on, I'm sorry, it's not Himengrind, it's
Damn it, Steve.
wait. I'm sorry.
Damn it, man! You're
Bro.
confusing us. He's doing
Yeah,
it
it's,
intentionally. It was intentional.
It is Himengrind. It's gateway to heaven.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. So,
Not sure where it is.
Can I start?
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say,
meander throughout the
Gateway
crowd.
to the
would I know
sky.
where that is?
Tell you what, give me a Nif, you might give me history check.
All right.
What about me?
What
Go
about
ahead.
Marcus?
Yeah.
That was a 14. That was not a great roll.
History, that's 17.
17.
Much better.
Yeah.
Nifrim, it's on the tip of your fucking tongue, but Marcus, you know that Himengrind is essentially, let me bring it up here. It's at the entrance to the Bifrost.
Oh shit.
In
a
Muspelheim.
far away.
It
Oh,
is.
Yeah, I definitely
Very
would know that
far.
because I would have had to come across.
What a fucking quinky dink. That's exactly where Gendry wants to go.
Yeah, me too.
It's essentially
news?
an entry city that guards the entrance to the Bifrost.
It's only been a week since this happened. How do they have orders from this king if he's all the way over there?
Yeah,
we
man.
origami paper, bro.
Well, hang on.
Come on.
What's his
The magic
origami
paper.
paper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got that.
You got the magic paper.
Also, what's his face? What's his name? Tulloch? He was on his way to the Bifrost when we were first in Edakaup.
He was told to go to Midgard, which is
Yeah.
in the center of the Bifrost.
So he
we
was
can
already
say
on his way
say
there.
he was absent during the attack. Would that be safe to say?
You assume. He was told to leave when you
That's
guys
what I'm told,
left.
That makes
That's
sense.
that's
So if I-
fun.
If I remember correctly, he was very, very dedicated to the king, so I doubt that he is.
I believe I vaguely
Yeah,
remember an
he's got you
insight
right where he
check
wants you,
where he
Cedric.
was very
Exactly.
worried for the king
Mm-hmm.
when
Sure thing.
you guys saved him.
I
I believe it
Can
was a very
I-
high roll.
Can I meander through the crowd, moving towards this guy, Yona?
Toward
Just a little smidge.
toward who? Toward toward
guy,
the Jarl?
Yeah, the Jarl. What's the Jarl's name?
We
You don't
didn't
know?
catch it
Cares?
yet.
Oh, we don't know. Sorry. Okay.
I mean, what?
I mean, I
Yeah, you
just need
start
a name
moving
to
through
put
the
down
crowd.
as someone that I can like.
Petty functionary?
At-
Someone that I can.
At some point, like, are you like speaking as like to him as you're going, or are you just kind of slinking through the crowd?
Fighting my better instinct to pickpocket people. Yeah, no, I'll be talking to him.
All right, what are you saying?
I'll be kind of talking to him. Great Jarl. I don't know if you've heard of me. I don't imagine you would if I do my job well. I don't imagine you would have. I am the great Gendry Phillips. I travel throughout the land and I do jobs for people and I help those in need all the time. Now, it seems to me at the very least, the immediate need here is to help provide food and water to those here as your soldiers, whoever they might be, trained or children or what have you. They need to be well fed and be strong.
Not to interrupt, but I'm gonna let you finish. It's at this point as you're slinking through the crowd and saying this, and you've got his attention. You go to you're kind of squeezing through people, and at one it's at this point in your speech that someone seemingly intentionally bumps into you, and as you look to see who it is, you look down, and there's Orvar. As he is giving you these
He's in
eyes
trouble
like,
now.
what the fuck are you doing? What is this? He's just giving you those eyes. It's like,
Do I see
Pardon.
Orvar?
What did I say? Hold on just 1 second, and I
He's
look at him in
short.
the eyes. Can I, real quick, can I get real close to the camera, and I want to give him the eyes like Cedric totally fucked up your hovel?
Motherfucker.
Tell you what, I'll give him an insight.
I will throw you down a well.
He doesn't catch it.
Alright.
But he
Well,
is
that's
giving
fucked
you
up.
eyes
Alright.
like, what the fuck are you doing?
As in, currently in this
Currently,
situation.
what the fuck is this? What are you doing? What is your plan? Because
Stop
he knows
drawing
you're
attention.
fucking tricky. And also,
This
he
has
knows
nothing-
half of
yeah,
this
no,
is
this is-
bullshit.
This is Gendry making connections. So, he's like, oh, I'm very sorry, sir.
Apologies.
And keeps going. And he says, well, I can very much help out with supplying as much water as the people of this town will need to get you back up on your feet. Yes, I'm willing to do this out of the goodness of my heart, and I hope that perhaps maybe you and I could maybe have a talk.
Don't
little
believe
bit
it.
later on.
So it's at this
Maybe
point
even
that you're
about that guy.
reaching the stairs, at which point the guards kind of stand in front of you, no further, and he kind of...
He set me on fire last night. Don't believe that, man.
Look, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Apparently we don't either.
No, I appreciate your guards coming to guard you here. I guess I put off that sort of capable air of myself, an aura of, I could fuck some shit up.
Suspicious vibe.
If you believe that guy, totally set his face on fire, so I can handle myself.
And he ruined Orvar's shop!
Oh, I don't know about that. That wasn't me. No, and I look back at Orvar. That totally wasn't me. That totally wasn't me.
The crowd, because you guys didn't see him. He's short. You guys just hear from the crowd, the fuck?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It just simply was not. What can I say other than not me?
Listen. Gendry, I believe it was.
Yes, it is. Jarl.
Your help here is appreciated. If you want to help defend this place, you can sign up for the militia. Okay?
I think we should talk tactics, really. We should talk logistics.
You feel another nudge from your left. And you look down, and there's Oscar.
What are you guys the Bash Brothers? What's happening here? All right. Well,
Look, awesome. I am a busy man. I don't have time to talk to wanderers. If you're so good, talk to my guards, and they will determine...
Who would be the manager of the guards?
Me.
Well, then I'm talking to the right person. I feel like... Is there someone else I can talk to?
Listen, what he's getting at is he wants to speak to your supervisor.
I think that guy's name is Karen.
That was my maiden name.
My maiden name!
Before I got married, thank you.
Karen. His hair just goes off to the side, over the eye. Anyway. Alright, listen, that's enough. If you want to join the efforts, you can talk to the guard. If you want to help with the relief efforts, you can just fucking do so.
Well, then I just fucking will.
I think it's time for me to get back to work. I'm a very busy man. Thank you all, and may the Aesir lead us all to the halls of Valhalla. And he kind of glares at Gendry and turns. Oh. The guards open the door, and he storms back in, and the doors close behind him.
I just like, oh shit.
Can I look that guy up and down? Do I get the impression I could take that guy?
The Jarl?
Being a Goliath with a gigantic Goliath everything. Could I, do you think?
I mean, he looks fucking strong. He's bigger than Cydorik.
Okay, that's not saying much.
And I said, he's big enough to wield a battle axe like a fucking short sword. Yikes. So, you can barely hold a battle axe.
He is a battle axe.
So what you're saying,
I am a battle axe.
Roughly my equal.
Except he doesn't need armor. Also, he's bigger.
He's a barbarian like me.
Shots fired from the fucking DM. Jesus.
Ouch, ouch,
TPK.
ouch.
I thought Cydorik was the
Emotional
one that got
TPK.
Emotional TPK.
So at which point,
TPK.
You be nice to Marcus.
As a guard is still standing right in front of you, giving you that face of are you gonna fucking do something? He's kind of
do you fucking want me to do something, face?
Oh my god.
And at that point, you feel like a tug as Oscar, let's go.
No, but I didn't ruin your heart.
I didn't. And not even tug, just grab him by the neck and be like, come on.
Why does everybody try and grab me by the neck or the scruff?
What's happening? Because you're little. You're little and weak.
You're like a little
You're
kid.
tiny and you're small and you're irritating.
Those two things were the same thing, the first two, just to let you know. But I thought the leather jacket. I thought the leather jacket kind of covered my neck area.
One is your size, one is your height.
By the leather jacket. I'm sorry, Steve. I already forgot. What is my lady's friend's name?
Bodil. Bodil. Bodil.
Okay, thank you.
You look over. Oh, Jesus, I forgot you were here.
No.
Ah.
No,
So-
she
What was your
fucked off.
name
She was
again?
like, I
As
don't
the
want
crowd
anything to
starts
do with
kind
this.
of dispersing and chattering, and a lot of them kind of giving Gendry and Cydorik looks, they start parting, and you guys see the dwarf bros. One of them kind of urging Gendry to like leave the steps, like pushing him.
Oh, look, it's Oscar and Orvar. Hey,
We're
I got
all
something to tell you.
going to die.
They walk up. You guys are quite the fucking bunch. What the fuck was that about?
Hey, I think I did an honorable thing. It was that motherfucker over there.
Hey, I'm just trying to help out, you know?
Which
I don't
point
want.
he's like,
I just don't want fights to be started that don't need to be started.
I just
Right.
want to start some fights.
Oscar kind of nods. He's like, I understand. And he's kind of looking around, making sure no one's like listening or whatever. He's like, listen, I understand your point, but we can't go around fucking pointing fingers or making
I was taking the
accusations
fingers.
that we don't.
They were making accusations.
Right,
I was
but
taking
you're-
those fingers and I was like pointing them other places. Not.
I'm honestly just trying to get us ingratiated with the top dogs, so maybe we could make some actual moves here.
Yeah, now might not be the time for that. I don't know. Everyone is on high alert right now. Things are fucking going crazy. After talking to our family in Ganefa, shit is hitting the fan, guys.
What did you
let's go
learn?
back to the shack and talk. Let's go talk.
you know what? Excuse me.
Why don't we go on a stroll somewhere completely different?
No, and I grabbed Gendry. No,
What are
he
you
has
talking
something. He has something to tell you.
I forgot a pot roast at the church.
There was.
Exit stage left. Whoa, pot roast. That sounds pretty good. How about that, guys? Let's go. Let's all go to the church.
Anyway, what's going on? What?
With what?
Gendry.
With what
has
are
an
you
oil-
referring?
He has oil flasks.
I
and
do.
He has a bottle of endless water.
That
Orvar
sounds
immediately
far-fetched.
storms
That
toward
sounds
his.
pretty far-fetched. No, Orvar, please don't. Oh. All right. So what else
He
are we doing
opens the
tonight?
door. What the fuck?
And I'm just sitting there pointing. Just
And the sitcom episode credits roll. No. Alvin!
Did I do that?
oh no.
Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, so you guys he turns. What the fuck?
Hey,
Your point,
here's the thing.
Cydorik's pointing at Gendry.
Here's the thing. I don't like people telling me what I can and can't do. So it's really this is really on you, honestly.
Oh.
If I could, but you know what? Why don't we do this? I can definitely. Why don't you meet? Let's do a feat of strength.
Wham!
A sort of. Oh,
He
why is
protects
everyone
you.
hitting me today? God damn it!
He gives you the other black eye. Let me roll just to make sure.
Yeah, you rolled it to make sure.
I got
God dang it!
fucking raccoon eyes right now.
God damn it!
You are floored.
Oh man!
And
But I
you
used
know
my
what?
reaction to half the damage.
Yeah, let's do
Wait,
Let's see,
I have a
what's
ring
his-
of evasion. Can I use it at all? No, it's only when you're
It's
subjected
not
to gigantic, horrible fireballs or some shit.
Yeah.
Really? So this I can't
Anything
just.
that
I can't
requires a
just-
reflex.
Yeah, it's not a
And
it's not a dex
this,
save.
and this right here, I'm just.
Let's see
I
what.
go, okay.
Let's see
Can
what.
I acrobat out of it? Can I do anything? I'm just sitting there like, hi. Like a punch
Yep.
in the face. Okay.
That's right.
Let's see.
Kind of almost looked like you actually punched yourself there.
Yeah, dude, it's called physical comedy. Okay.
It's
Literally
called
punch
special
yourself?
work.
I'm in this for real.
That's gonna be 6 damage.
Wow, that's when it's reduced half damage because of the uncanny
The
dodge?
uncanny dodge chill down into 3, and you are floored. He's,
Wow.
Well, that was
He
half his
kind of-
health.
all right, that's We'll talk
Is
about
that enough? Because we can keep
later.
going.
We've got
Easy,
more
gents.
important things to do. Let's go
yes,
inside.
we do. We gotta go find somebody to beat up
So,
and get information.
as everyone is going inside, I'd like to pull
Bodil?
Bodo to the... Yes.
Sure. Why do you hang out with these people?
I don't know. I need better company, which brings me to a question. Would you be willing to travel with me?
Yikes, that's a big
I trust you, and I really enjoy spending time with you, and I trust you so much that if something happened to me, I would entrust you with this soul.
Whoa, dude.
Oh!
Bro, this is a 16-year-old boy.
I'm fucking
This is as
hurt.
close
This
to
is very real, is what it is.
this is as close to a marriage proposal as I can do right
dang
now.
it.
You've
You've been in like 1.5 dates with this chick. And you're
Yes,
just
and I
like,
love
have
her."
my sword if I die.
She just kind of.
Do not make me get down on one knee.
So please don't. That sounds lovely. However, like, are you?
However,
You're leaving. Like,
yes. and you
people
can
here
come with
need
us.
me, and I do have a brother that is here with us. Like, we've taken care of each other since we were children. I
understand.
I mean,
I need a squire.
I'm happy
Your
to
brother
keep
can come with
seeing
as
you,
well,
but
perhaps. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what.
The more the merrier.
No
More
pressure.
bodies. More
we're
bodies.
needed here.
It's good. It's a good thing.
I understand.
She punches.
If I had the
Gendry.
option, I would say.
Your
Bro.
third eye gets a bruise. No.
What is happening? Why?
You mean his brown eye gets punched?
Yeah, am I there? Because I would encourage the brother to come.
No
I mean,
pressure. I understand that you would like to help out here, and I.
There's a lot to
admire
do
that.
here, and it feels really good helping out. And, I don't know. I was thinking of maybe taking Jarl up on that offer.
Oh. Well,
Yay!
After seeing what happens, I need to do something.
I understand.
And there's people
just-
here that need protecting.
Just keep an open mind. Like I said, it is not the people that they think attacked.
I believe you.
Keep your. Very good.
I believe you.
I
don't know if anyone else will, but I believe you.
Your companionship is always welcome, and I will miss you. Will you stick around just for a little longer?
Of course. I mean, we're here.
Alright. Let's go. Let's go punch Gendry some more.
Okay.
So is Gendry still on the ground at this point?
I mean, we can go back to that exact point, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down next to him. Things are not looking up for you, buddy.
You're right. I'm quite down at the moment.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Womp.
It
Thank you,
would
ladies and gentlemen.
It would seem that you bring it on yourself a little bit, don't you?
I really do not know to what you're referring.
Oh, I don't know, setting Cydorik on fire and completely destroying the
Eric
hovel
looks
that was
like a
given
kid
to
who's in
us
trouble right now.
as a gift.
I didn't have the cookies. Sorry.
And then here you are on the ground. Ooh. I don't really have anything nice to say about that.
Yeah.
But maybe, just maybe, this has taught you a thing or two. Get it? Because you were punched twice.
Oh yes.
I'm so sorry, that was my
No,
attempt at humor.
Yeah, of course it taught me a couple of things. Yes, why don't you explain those things to me? What I was taught.
You know, my brother.
You have a brother? Wow. Okay.
He is a
know that.
wonderful person. And, he's not really a big believer in the gods, but he does claim to have one religion. And that is simply this. Don't be a dick. And then I'm gonna get up, brush myself off, and walk into the hovel.
I'm gonna walk by and offer my arm out like, eh.
And I'll go
Punch him with your other arm.
Oh yes, a taxi service. So I'll grab his arm and then just
Hang off of it like a toddler.
Pick him up.
like pull me.
It's easy enough.
Pick him up
Pull me.
and dust him off like, hey, champ. We're gonna get some shit done, and we need your guile. Just stop pissing off him. Now get in there.
I don't think
You
it's
gotta tap
gonna
on the
work
butt a
for
little
me.
Yup.
No, Gendry takes a moment. There's a moment of self-reflection for Gendry here. Probably whenever the fuck we go back to sleep, because sleep was kind of
We
never
just
had,
got up.
right?
No,
we
you had a
got
long rest. You had a long rest.
It's morning.
It was after the
So-
antics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this
So we
is
slept
morning.
After. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You slept
cool,
under my
cool.
butt, remember?
Yeah, right. So yeah,
Now you're all caught up.
Soggy bottom boys.
Sorry about it, boys.
cool. So he dusts himself off, right, and he's just okay, as if nothing happened. Super.
And follow the men.
I don't even know if he does that. I don't know. Is the door?
Yeah, the door's
Just
open
hobble.
and
I'm holding it open.
I'll hang out in the doorway of the door,
all right.
just kind of chilling. Unless you guys want to close the door.
Well, it's up to the bros.
Cydorik, you're like the last one in, and as you like, or you know,
I come in looking
as,
a little sad.
As Bodil, she kind of looks in and she's like, "Look, I have some things that I need to do." And you
Oh,
look
it's very
kind of
good.
back in, and you see like Oscar's kind of giving her some eyes, like, "Are you invited?"
Yes, she is.
She's like, "It's fine. There's a lot to do. There's breakfast that needs made. I'll see you later today. Okay."
Okay.
All right. And she kind of kisses you on the cheek, walks away. And she stops. She's walking away. She stops, turns. "Don't murder him
I will try not to.
unless he deserves it." And then,
Do I see that? Do we all see the kiss and everything?
yeah, sure.
That's
All right.
Yeah.
So we're all in.
Don't get
You guys
those
come in.
ideas.
You just see like Orvar is sitting like in a chair that is soaked, just like leaning on the table, like. And Oscar's like, "It's okay, brother. It's okay. It's just wet. We'll clean it up. It's nothing's. I checked. Nothing's broken." It's like.
That's surprising.
There's a little fire damage, but
On my face.
He's like, "Oh, that's easy enough," and he kind of takes
No,
out his
remember I
little
healed you.
gun device and taps it, and it like the scorch mark disappears. He's like,
Oh.
"That's what prestidigitation's for."
We probably should like open up some windows so it doesn't get musty in here.
I don't have any windows.
can I make you one with a hammer?
And Oscar's like, "It's okay. Shh, it's okay. Listen, we came here for a reason. We came here." "Yes, I know.
Man.
All right." He kind of collects himself and. "All right, listen. And Oscar's like, I'll take it, brother. I'll take it, brother. Yeah. So, hi everybody.
Hi.
Seems we can't leave you alone for 5 fucking minutes without causing trouble. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck happened in here.
Would you like to?
No, not really.
That'll be my little secret then.
Sure. Listen.
You got farted on.
Have you heard the news of what's going on in the world right now? I mean,
No.
obviously you heard that speech.
Other than what we encountered in the city and then what we've heard on the travels, no.
Kind of look at each other and like Oscar or Orvar's just sitting there like this, and he just kind of pipes up. The king is definitely dead. Confirmed. Body a mess, like just eviscerated. He won't come back. They tried. Maybe he chose not to. Maybe something's blocking it, but they were unable to resurrect him. So, as you heard, Talek is now King Mundo.
That tool?
He's not very fond of us, but he will understand if we can get an audience with him. He needs to know that it wasn't the people that...
So you know of Talek?
We've met
yes.
him,
Yes.
yes.
You've met him.
We know of Talek
He's a
very
tool,
well.
that's for
The
sure.
initial fight where the longhouse kind of got blasted in.
The robot
we
attack.
we cut off that head of that
And
robot.
then he
we were put
arrested
in
us for our
jail
trouble.
because he did not trust us. But then he was forced to let us go. The king let him leave and made him leave. And
Oscar kind of
what-
chuckles at the, he
Gendry
arrested
pissed him
you.
off.
Well, that's not a surprise, but he kind of chuckles at the, he arrested you. Is like, yeah, he's a paranoid little fuck.
I don't know about little. He's a big boy.
Preach.
That he is.
I'm just
But,
throwing this out there. I can imitate him perfectly. Just throwing that out there.
I'm sure you can.
What I'm saying is, we can take him out, be kings of everything, all the time, everywhere. Just putting that out there. One time.
I
offer.
am not interested in that.
Let's
Well,
make
yeah.
that plan B.
Plan
no,
F.
actually,
Okay.
let's make it Z.
Yes. Sure, yeah, you guys are a bunch of nerds. Whatever. Whatever plan you guys got.
Gendry, we'll bump it up to plan 2 just between us.
I am worried that he is
We were-
about to start a war.
We were on a
Against
lettering
a group of
system, and
people
you
that
switched to
they're not
numbers.
at
I'm
fault.
confused now.
Oh my God.
I don't understand.
Sorry, what were you saying, Cydorik?
I am worried that he's going to start a war against a group of people that were not to blame.
Right, so what you said about the guards not being the guards.
I believe we told you about that.
Yes, you did. And Orvar's like, yes, but I'm not sure anybody's going to listen to you without evidence. And all of the evidence in Jotunfoter is, wiped off this planet, so...
I believe we
Are we
are
positive
here
about
to
that?
try and find some evidence.
We can't go
Exactly.
steal their garb.
I mean,
Not
the
steal anymore.
city's
Take
pretty
it.
much
We
locked
should have
down
done
now. Tulloch orders a perimeter around the city so no one tampers with anything that happened and no one loots. It's under pretty heavy guards, so...
Well, if he finds some of the dead guards or enemies, then he should know that they're not, that they're fake.
Orvar
Right.
chuckles at this. Well, I mean, we don't really, I thought you said you met, Talek. Once he gets on a track, he's gonna keep going down that railroad.
Is that racist because he's a minotaur?
Not really, but,
So if he were of the mind to want to start a war, him kind of quarantining the whole area and not letting anyone in so that he can be shown evidence of the contrary would be the perfect way to do what he wants to do, right?
I mean, he's just hard to convince. He's a very paranoid person. And
Now let me ask you this: how did he become king?
He was chosen, just like any king.
By who? I didn't vote for him. That's a quote.
Vote. That's they kind of look at each other. Yeah, he was chosen by the Jarls and Carls of the land. I mean, it was sort of a quick decision because of the emergency, but
including the one we just spoke with, so they all met.
So you guys would understand how, at least in Muspelheim, how kings are essentially chosen. They're not inherited or anything. Sometimes it can be like one with a feat of strength. Like if two people want to be king, they'll fight each other sometimes. Sometimes it's a lot of times people will agree on a king though, that they show leadership, that they have what's needed, that they have a lot of land and power, both physical and like economical. Kings are essentially chosen by the most powerful. Like, it's not like there's a specific council or anything, but pretty much the most powerful people choose the king.
Okay, so with that in mind,
could I challenge him?
Talek and Talek's place, Talek's position was simply head of King's Guard.
He was like right hand man.
He wasn't a leader of people or a holder of land in his own right. He was
like he has land and stuff. Like he has power, but he was essentially right hand man to Magni and head of the guard.
He's a Minotaur?
I'm trying to say who would benefit from putting him into power, knowing his sensibility for that's the target, right? So who would profit most from this?
Are you asking the Dwarf Bros this, or like are you asking this out loud, or are you pondering it?
I'm asking this out loud. Yep.
So
family of technocrats?
Maybe. Like, so essentially, Oscar speaks up and says, well, I mean, the people are scared. That is the largest fucking attack on people in our history. People, in times of trouble and fear, people tend to choose a strong front. They want to compensate for their fear. Talek provides an air, a bravado, a certain sort of demand for power. I just imagine that Talek is sort of what people want nowadays. People are scared, so they want to strike back. They want to know they're protected, and honestly, Talek has done a great job leading the Gatir.
Do you think...
So what would you suggest is our next move, Orvar and us?
Well, I mean... Orvar says, well, we were planning on going to talk to Bjarni at
let's do it.
The Shady Post to see... I say we keep until we have evidence. Talek will not hear us until we have evidence. So I say we track down the motherfuckers that did this. Get proof. And take that to the king. Hopefully, if we're good enough and quick enough, we can do it before too many people die. As Ivor said, there's no mobilization orders yet. From what I understand and what we heard in Ganefa, essentially Talek has just asked the Jarls to prepare. Start building the armies, because this has been a time of peace.
Hello?
Sorry, did someone have...
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's up?
I've been holding...
I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I don't pay attention, it's cool.
I was trying to point.
So real quick, refresh my memory, because it's been a few weeks. Why were we deciding to go see Bjarni again, Mr.?
So Bjarni is kind of the central hub of the black market.
But why were we going to him specifically?
Oscar and Orvar theorized that whoever activated the Jotun used a radiant capacitor.
Power cell, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was that one stolen that could be the one they used, the Hamptons. But they figure that if someone was looking for a radiant capacitor, they probably checked with the black market. And anything going through the black market in this area goes through Bjarni.
Okay. Just wanted to refresh myself there.
Sure.
All right. Well, yes, I don't think he will speak to us without any sort of proof of our claims. I think
we need to find these people.
We must track down at least someone who could be held accountable.
Be ready to set out soon, or do we need a couple days?
I mean, we could go talk to Bjarni right now. He's just down the fucking road at the Shady Post.
Yeah,
I would
let's do
recommend
it.
we do that.
All right, well, good, because I don't want to... I'm just getting angry being in here. Kind of glares at Gendry.
Nifrim, I've got a suggestion about that.
Yes.
Why does everybody automatically think I'm the one who did it?
Can we task Bing Bong with cleaning up this for them?
I will help take care of this, and she kind of gulps and goes, I will pay for anything that was destroyed.
Oscar's like, that's appreciated, but that's not necessary. And Orvar's like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Really?
Look, I don't really see anything broken, and everything can be cleaned.
All right, I will
Unless
pay
you get
for
mold.
the cleaning lady. No, I'm just kidding.
Bing Bong?
Look, I don't really want to talk about it right now. Let's just go talk to Bjarni.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
And we'll sort it out from there. All right?
Yes.
Maybe he'll have some other cool shit for us to buy.
All right.
Maybe. All right. So with that, you leave the shack, and or it's like it's the Shady Post. It's right over here, and leads you down the road to toward the market, and toward a large building that's in the market, with a sign out front that says "The Shady Post Goods." But that's a story for next time.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Sorry, folks, we got hurt out. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. Lots of fucking antics. That was a fun night, wasn't it?
One I don't think any of us will soon forget.
You ripped your
I didn't
shirt.
do it, so-
Holy crap. Do it. Do it more.
No, I'm
Don't
not
show
strong
nips.
enough.
Aww. Okay.
Here we go.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining, and until next
That
time.
could have been mended.
I
Peace
can
and
rip
air
it.
grease, y'all.
I can rip it.